In the Impact module, you can see the revenue your business is making over time, as well as where the revenue is coming from. Retention Revenue Impact shows you the overall health of your revenue streams, both in terms of acquisition and retention. Smart Insight has a series of built-in reports that are crafted to answer some key questions of the business. In this instance, how good am I at retention marketing? Now, since our goal is to maximize revenue from existing customers, this is the screen that shows you exactly how good you are at doing that. Green represents the revenue from active customers, while gray represents the revenue from new customers making their first purchase. It also gives you a proportional view, which helps acquired and retained revenue. The more green in your revenue streams, the more profitable the business is, since you are driving proportional revenue from existing customers, which do not incur any acquisition costs. The Channel Revenue Impact screen gives you a different view of your revenue data by identifying which channel it came from. Here you can actually see how much of the revenue is attributed to email campaigns in comparison to revenue from other sources. As with any chart in Smart Insight, it allows you to further filter the data to look at specific attributes, even down to the product level. For example, if we filter for jeans, we can see how much of the revenue generated from the jeans category is actually attributed to campaigns. The Refunds Impact Report helps you to understand how refunds are distributed between life cycles and where it has the biggest impact on your revenue. You have the same filtering options as for the Revenue Impact Report, making it possible to drill down to specific audience groups or products. These options can help you to spot problematic product lines or identify trends in returns. Now I'll show you where you can check the status and monitor the quality of your Smart Insight data. On the Overview of the Data Quality page, you see the overall number and reports of your contact, product, and purchase data uploads to Smart Insight. In case there is any error regarding your Smart Insight data quality, a notification appears at the top. Display additional information about each metric by expanding the specific lines and export samples of data for easier troubleshooting. If you'd like to adjust the threshold for each Smart Insight data quality metric, click the Edit Threshold button. Open the Data Loads tab to see the status of your scheduled automatic loads and all your successful and unsuccessful contact, product, and purchase file uploads for the last 30 days. Let's take a look at the Settings page, where you can modify your Smart Insight configuration. Before you make any modifications, consider that changes might affect your segments, scheduled campaigns, or programs. Note that some specific setting changes, like purchase structure modifications, might require a full reload and repeat of the initial configuration. Before you save the new settings, you can cancel the reset process anytime. On the eRFM Parameters tab, your currency and lifecycle categories are displayed. In our use case, we want to win back defecting buyers. So let's check the exact definition of defecting customers. To modify these settings, just click Edit at the bottom of the page. Unidentified contacts are always recognized as first-time buyers, which distorts your data. Use this switch to exclude them from the lifecycle calculation. The next tab is Contact Fields Settings. The unique identifier is the field that links a contact to a purchase. Date of registration is used to store customer registration date. Contact fields are used for filtering and creating segments. Let's say we want to delete the selected fields. Just click Reset, then Save. In Product fields, you can amend the file name pattern of your product data file and modify the fields you want to use for identifying your products, linking them to purchases, and storing category paths and product names. Also, you can modify your product fields for filtering. By clicking Reset, you can change the structure of the product catalog. For example, you can add more fields. You can make changes in your sales file settings on the Purchase Fields page. Here are the fields for identifying contacts, products, and orders, as well as purchase date, the total price of the order, purchased quantity, and fields from your sales file that you have for filtering and creating contact segments. In the case of retail businesses, the sales channel of the sold products and store ID to identify your stores are available as purchase field references. For retailers, store files are also necessary to upload with the related store information. In the Store Fields tab, there are fields to identify your stores and link them to purchases. The name, open date, country code, city, address, postal code, GPS coordinates, size, and the category information of your stores. The Set Store fields are available for filtering. If you click Reset, you can change the structure of your store data files. On the FTP account page, you can see the server address and username to log into our secure FTP server to upload your data files. In case you didn't save your password, you can generate a new one with this button. Further settings are available on the Advanced tab. The automatic daily load defines the start time of the daily data load. The primary category level is the most relevant category level in terms of business metrics. If for some reason a full data reload is necessary, read the description below, and if you are aware of the effect of the reloading process, start emptying your database by clicking Empty Database. If you update Smart Insight with retail data, the Store Reporting is available. It lets you analyze and compare the performance of your stores over time to optimize your campaigns and results. Simply choose your date range and stores or even product category on top and click Apply. Below, you get an overall performance of all chosen stores and a table with the main metrics of the individual stores. Store revenue is the sum of all purchases. Store purchases are the number of orders. Average unit per transaction is the total number of items purchased divided by the number of transactions. Average purchase value is the total revenue divided by the number of transactions. If you scroll further down, you find the line charts of the main KPIs for individual stores. By default, the top 5 performing stores are highlighted in each line chart. Otherwise, you can show or hide any store on the right-hand side of each line chart. So, to summarize, Smart Insight is our actionable customer intelligence platform that gives you the actual tools to maximize your customer lifetime value. It allows you to discover new marketing opportunities, understand your customer groups, automate your marketing activities across to these groups, and then measure the true impact on your business. Thank you for your attention.